for fuck's sake.
There's pizza if you want.
No thank you.
Leave it for pie.
Yes. Hopefully that's loud enough. I can't see any chat, so can't reply yet. $123, mate. Oh well. Can you hear me? I've had like 5 whiskies, so. Oh shit, it's starting. Fuck. Headset. There we go. Ugh. McQueen. Oh my god. P10. Oh, I can't see the controller. There it is. No, can you buy this car? Why have I not got this car? Where do I buy this car, Stormbreaker? Oh. P10, so P5, let's go. Hulkenberg! Five seconds, what? I completely missed that. Ugh, all good. Right, start again. Ah! Oh, for fuck's sake, man. What the fuck, mate? Ugh. Whoa. Ugh. Oh, come on, man. Ugh. Oh my god. Don't know why I done that. Why the hell did I do that? What am I doing? For real? Wow. 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 Ugh. Yay! Yay! Just saw the comment. Grand Central, go to Asia and select Grand Central. 50 million. I'm spinning. Bro, come on. This thing. Buy that. What the f? It's loud. This stupid green shit. Fuck that. Get this off. Get this off. Yeah, change that. That's okay. $11 grand. Yeah. Cheers, man. Just need to roll a cigarette. I'm going to call it a cigarette. Probably not really allowed to say that, but it's a cigarette. Right. Go back to this. You have to let me know if there's any lobbies going or whatever, and I'll join the lobby. Thank you to everyone that's joined. We're going in a minute. Well, we'll get going in a minute. We'll be going in a minute. Ah, yeah, it's because I'm away from the controller. I'm busy, man. I'm busy. I need to put my VR mic on. That's what it is. Can you hear me better now? I normally have a headset on, but because of this VR shit. You go see what time you could do sober. Right, that's it on.
P6? Nah. Tornado. Nice name. Maybe I can put my mic settings up as well. I don't know if that's made it any better. Can't see your comments, so after the race. Wow. I was looking in the mirror. "4 seconds? Are you taking the piss? Are you taking the actual piss?" Oh, come on. What now? Oh my god. Ah, I'm an idiot, man. Ah, for fuck's sake.
Tyres on. Settings, car settings. We're down to detailed settings. And then we get fucking started.
Thank you for the shout out, Stormbreaker. Oh, it's up loud. I need to turn that off. Can't see it though. Great. I'll take 2 seconds. For fuck's sake. Oh, come on! What the Ah, mate. It's because I took the downforce down, isn't it? Ah, fuck that. Look like an idiot. Look like an absolute idiot. Right, I'm going to put a replay on for a minute and go and have a smoke. For fuck's sake, man. Hold on, let me get ripped off quickly. Coins. There you go. For fuck's sake. Nah. I swear I saved that. Did I not save that? What? Nah. Oh well, we have to watch that for a minute. Be right back.
Hi Ashley, just chilling for a minute.
I'm here. Can you hear me? Ah, okay, there's a delay. Cool. Right, hold on. Right, now I've got the headphones in. Can you hear me now? Ah, right, no delay now. Cool. So I was listening to it from my phone. This is a tricky race. I'm normally really good in these cars, but that low downforce, ugh. I need to edit that. Oh, mate. I'm on number 6? Yeah, number 6. Oh, no, you're where I am then. I'll just stick with my singles, man. I did my free streams. What brake balance do you use on this track? To the rear. Alright, let me go to the rear. Because I haven't played it in months. Like, I've completely forgotten what I was taught. Pagey has come so far. If I'm thinking of the... I know him from TikTok, and if it's the same guy, he was so low down, and now he can outpace me. And I'm like, I'm not a fast player, but in 6 months, if you've come from a DE driver to BA driver, wow, mate. I don't know what lessons you learned, or what tutorials, or how well you played, but well done, man. Pure practice. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Steering wheel always helps, because you lot can program your cornering better than I can, but that's on... Everyone swears by that. They swear by that, though. They reckon that's a really good one to start off with. Yeah, see, he's come far. You can. It's just you got to get the feel of the... You just have to change your driving style. Yeah. Yeah. My friends tell me about this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a proper investment. You got to make sure you buy the right one. For that price, you got to make sure you buy the right one. Yeah. Ah, I've gone wide. Old school, mate. 40 years old. I remember playing Ridge Racer 1, man. Before you could even have this cockpit camera stuff. Yeah. Yeah, front fender, yeah. It's a brilliant game. Yeah. Ah, screwed up there. You wait till you get a VR, mate. Mate, I'm telling you, to get a VR, I swear to God, when you do get a VR and you put this game on, promise me one thing, right? Don't promise me, give me your word, right? That the first track you will take it around is the Nordschleife. It's the most amazing feeling. It's unreal. In a Formula 1 car. Not one of them Group 3s or Group 4s because it's too tight. Go around in one of them Dalaras or something, or this car. It's unreal. For your first experience, it's oh, mate. Oh, nice. Oh, it's brilliant, man. Right, so there's a site called, I'll send you the link, right? It's a site called Raylo, and you rent the equipment out for like up to 36 months or whatever. So what I've done, because I ain't got the money right now, I thought, let me check this site, because everyone was swearing by it, and I checked the site, and they asked for £9.96 a month, and I can have this VR headset for 36 months. So it's like, fucking bargain, mate, take that. I pay what, maybe £120 more than what the actual thing costs, but then when the thing's done, I send it back, and it's all done. And then I put this headset on. The first game I played was No Man's Sky, and the floor disappeared, and I shit myself. I was like, what the fuck? Your brain can't comprehend it for the first time. And then I was like, oh, Gran Turismo, let me go on there. Went on there, put it on the Nordschleife, and it was in some kind of view. It wasn't VR, it was just like the menu screen was virtual. And I was like, oh, this ain't that good. And then they put you there, and you're sitting there in this Formula 1 car, and you just, like now, right now I'm looking down at my bollocks. Yeah, I'm looking at my bollocks. And then you look about, and it's amazing. It's amazing. It's blurry. It's not the quality of your telly, nowhere near. But you just deal with it, and you're like, nah, I'll trade that. Right, so when everyone was moaning about this, well, not moaning, that's the wrong word, a couple of people were complaining about them side mirrors, and they were like, oh, you can't see fuck all in these side mirrors, because I'm picturing on a wheel or on a controller. On a controller, I know you've got to hold the stick, and then it flicks back, and then on a wheel, I guess it's got to be something similar, because you haven't got the micro impressions of what my eyesight and my neck is doing. I don't even have to move my head. I just have to look at it, and I can just hold my view on it while keep driving. The mirror looks massive. The mirror just looks like a normal mirror. So I'm like, going through Austria and people are coming up alongside me. I just stay clear, look in the mirror, and keep going. And just, even though I'm going to get smashed, just enjoy the experience, because that was the shit, man. Like, haven't driven competitively in 16 months. And then I put it off for 6 weeks because I'm doing my life stuff. I come back and you lot give me Nordschleifer, like the full 24-hour Nordschleifer, my favourite circuit. And I've got the VR, but I didn't use it. And then the next race, F1 cars around Austria. Mate, you're taking a piss. I will marry you guys. Are you crazy? I'm dedicated to this league now. I used to run a league for 5 years, right? It's the most horrific experience you could ever go through. Trying to do a lot of man management and time and get people to do this and do that and blah blah blah. So now with this league, I can actually just turn up and enjoy racing. I don't have to do the point system. I don't have to go through the fucking who did this, that and the other. I don't need to tell people off. I don't have to beg people to turn up for the race because there's 36 of us but only 8 turn up. Like, long. Yeah, you turn up, you turn up. If you don't, you don't. We're here to have fun. Proper diplomatic. Alright, mate, calm down. You was asleep. Yeah, don't need that shit. Because I'm a really calm, chill guy. I'm really, really calm, chill guy. But then when I was doing all that league shit, you notice that your personality starts fucking changing and you lose friends over it because you get into stupid, petty arguments. And I've lost loads of people that I wish I never lost, but it's what it is. Yeah, you just... Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my shit's just... Nah, that's a lot of good people. I had 2 or 3 people in my league that we actually did catch for cheating. We didn't have concrete evidence, but we knew that they'd download some patch to the F1 thing because they spoke about it, and suddenly they were like, like when someone's put in one of the top times and then they're 3 seconds quicker. You're like, dude. And you've spoke about this site, but you said, but I would never use it, and then you're 3 seconds faster than the ultimate time. Like, mate, sort your life out. Okay. I took advantage of the situation. I used to be called the pigeon because I pick up the crumbs. I know I'm not going to do good in the race. I'm not going to qualify well. Even if I do, I'm going to finish like bottom half. But if I do pick up anything, just wait for accidents to happen and pick up the crumbs, mate. Pigeon. Oh, this guy, man. You don't need to break that much around Parabolica. I saw you behind me, and I was like, nice. And then I started doing stupid fucking corners, and then you caught up really quick, and then we had a nice little battle, and then you went past me. I think you, this guy, and then you got me again at the end of the race, I think. It is a flowy track, like, as long as there's only like 2 corners you really need to brake and gear shift down, as long as you flow that. But then when there's pressure on you, and I was doing alright, and then yeah, you put me under nice pressure, man. I always start on hards. It can be. It depends where you are and what space you've got. You might be at the back, but you've got clear space, so softs are better. Yeah. Yeah, it's sort of like learning that, like, when you got softs on, you can really throw it down that when you're going down into the tunnel. You can really throw it and not need to drop into a 3 and stay in 4. But with hards, you have to stay in 3. But like you say, after 3 or 4 laps, you can just slip it through there. Yeah. The entry to coming into that corner, I was getting purple sector every time, and then the rest of the lap, I don't know what them guys were doing. They were going nuts, man. But I was purple sector in the first sector every lap nearly. I had to put a complaint in as well against Crazy. We were driving side by side. Yeah, we were driving side by side, and he had a whole lane that he could go to, and we're on the start-finish line. And he had the whole other lane, but he kept easing me to the left. And then he was either trying to put me into the pit lane to make me pit, or put me into the pit barrier, and he put me into the barrier. But I was like, I swear he's got a whole lane to the right. And then I've checked the replay, and yeah, he's got a whole lane to the right. You can get 2 more cars to the right. Yeah, I wasn't going to say nothing. I left it all night, and then I woke up and I was like, no, let me check this again. And then I checked it, and it was, yeah, he's a good driver though. I don't think he really meant it like that. I think he tried to give me space at the last minute, but I dedicated myself to, like, side by side, didn't it? And then, yeah, like, genuinely, there's like a whole right lane. There's no excuse for it. Oh, see, so there's history of it then. Yeah, just chooses not to. I guarantee he's a Red Bull fan. Oh, scum. Christian Horndog. I never blame Max Verstappen for 2021. I blame the company. I don't blame him as a driver. You've done what you had to do. Well done, awesome, right? And then from 2021, 22, 23, I'm like, this guy, I hate him, scum, hate him. I absolutely hate him, yeah. And then this last season, I'm like, you know what? When I look at this guy, he's the shit. He's actually the shit. Like, alright, he shouldn't be pushing people off track and doing this, that and the other, but if the rules say he can do that, then he's using them to the letter, as to the very fine limit. I'm driving like a pedestrian, but he's driving to the absolute limit and winning championships, yeah? Alright, he might have a cheating car. Schumacher had a cheating car. Lewis Hamilton's had cheating cars. Everyone's had cheating cars. I have to accept that, yeah? So let's just look at it from a non-biased perspective. Everyone who's had an Adrian Newey car has had a cheating car, yeah? It's as simple as that. So I have to accept that. I have to swallow it. It wasn't his fault. He's just doing what he's just driving for the machine. And then this last season, I'm like, mate, how many people have they've put how many? I can't count. There's like 5 people who've been in that car. And I don't care if he's had a cheating car or whatever, or only Max gets the little special part. Mate, he is taking that piece of shit, I'm going to call it what it is now, a piece of shit Red Bull, round that track and competing with bullet McLarens. If Lewis Hamilton was in that McLaren, he wouldn't stand a chance each season. But because he's had Lando in there and Piastri, he's doing... What he's doing in that Red Bull is wonders, mate, and I can only... Like, you're winning Constructors' Championships on your own, bro. on your own. I have to accept it. I can't not accept it. Like, forget what Senna said about, oh, if you see a gap, blah, blah, blah. It ain't about that. Like, it ain't even about that. The guy is so dedicated to racing. I don't care about all these horror stories with his dad, or he sits there on the sim. Well, maybe if Lewis sat there on the sim, or Charles sat there on the sim, they'd get a bit better. He took the... Yeah. Yeah. He will. He will. He's like, when you talk of it like that, he's trying to Michael Jordan it. He's trying to bring a whole new wave to the world. Like, no one knew about basketball till Michael Jordan, and no one knows how to, like, make a living, a proper living, and secure your family's future off of something as simple as virtual Le Mans. Like, if you can learn to play a game as good as that man, then you can change your family's life. That's being real. Good luck with that. I believe you, but good luck. Yeah. That's what I mean. He's old school like Senna. He's old school like he's got. I say it all the time. Yeah, to be an F1 champion, especially an F1 champion, but to be any champion, you need a bit of luck and you need a lot of bastard in you. If you ain't got that in you, then you're not going to be a champion. So when people, another thing I need to accept is when people look at Max and they're like, oh, he's like this in interviews and he doesn't care if he puts a car on Lewis's head and stuff. Well, if he did care, then maybe he wouldn't have won the title. To whatever circumstance, whether it's fixed or whether it's just pure talent, it doesn't matter. If he got out the car and felt sorry for him, then no, you can't, mate. Michael Schumacher didn't do it, Senna didn't do it, Lauda didn't do it, Hamilton didn't do it. So don't expect that from this guy just because of them circumstances in 2021. And I've learned to accept this. And I'm a raw Lewis Hamilton fan, man. But he's an animal. He's an absolute animal. What is he? 27, and he's got 65 wins. So for me, he'll go down. He won't go down as the greatest F1 driver of all time. I don't think he'll ever get that because of circumstances. But he will become the greatest driver of all time, which I think is better. Because you can drive, I swear to God, you can put him in a golf ball and he'll fucking... he's fucked up. Yeah. Everyone, like... Yeah. He's soulless. All he's got is racing. That is his DNA, is racing. Like, we would never understand that. We could never understand how inbuilt it is to be that, like, oh, you come P2 by 1,000th of a second and you get beat. Like, that champ, like, to be a proper winner. Yeah, exactly. So expensive. Yeah, exactly. He made me this champion. He made me this champion. He gave me the foundations to become this psychopathic fucking Formula One legends, like. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I know, right? But you've been in one of the divisions. Yeah. I just done that guy up a kipper. I can't even get close to this race. It was this race. I can't even get close to those times. But I just done that guy big time. I think these guys have started on softs. Yeah, oh, I spun. I was racing. P7. Now I've got to try and balance the VR on my head so I can still. And this is this side. Ah, there you are. My thing just cut out for some reason, I don't know. It's when the VR comes off your head and it don't see your eyes, then it does a switch. Earlier. Yeah, it's where I've took the headset off. Oh, that's where I've leant outside my play area. So when you put the headset on, it gets really like Iron Man, where you can see these things around your hands, glowing stuff in a circle. Yeah. Nah, it's just going through where I'm trying to set it all up. Yeah, not too bad. But once you get once you get a VR headset, mate, game over. Game over. Who was that? There's a couple of people above me with like 124s. So with these cars, you're manual, isn't it? Obviously you're a manual driver. Yeah, so with these cars, you don't need to wait till it goes to full rev. I'm not saying that in a like condescending way. Like you don't need to wait for it to get right to the peak. So when it's like 80%, then you can rev up and stuff like that. And when you're going through, when you're coming out of exits of corners, short shift up. People have said stuff like this on both sides, like. Yeah. Because I remember it was about 2 years ago I was playing this. I was going through the licenses, did some online stuff, and then I left it for about 4 months, and then I come back, and they had done some update, and the braking zone was ruined. Like no matter what it said on that red floor thing, or your braking and your gears, I was missing the braking zone all the time. So I had a little tantrum, and just left the game alone for another 9 months. And then I came back, completed all the licenses, completed all the other stuff, and then just stuck in with it. And I was like, you know what, this is the shit. They should have done more with this daily races stuff. There's so much more they could do. We're going around the same stuff all the bloody time. Daily race A should be a stupid little 5-lap race with whatever silly little car there is. And if you ain't got it, you rent it. Daily race B should be, I don't know, 6 laps in a fucking Group 4 car. Race 3 should be Group 3 cars or Group 4 cars, and it should be 12 laps with a weather change. We don't even get a weather change. We don't drive through the night on, like. This is just Gran Turismo Sport copied and pasted, but no care given to it at all. Like, they fucking better be. Well, then I'm fucked. Yeah, they do supply and demand, but then you don't realise what you're demanding you're going to now have to pay for. So if you make them give us this, we're fucked, mate. It's the same with Grand Theft Auto 6. It's the game no one will deny. Like, so no matter what price they put on it, and all this like real life currency I'm hearing you can make from it, and all like you got to pay to be on, like for every minute you're on you got to pay. I'm like, dude, and you're not gonna sanction this? Like, this is insane, and we're gonna pay 100 and what? I don't know. They could say it's 200 quid, and you'll buy it. You'll buy it. I know. Like, somehow you'll come up with the money for that. You can't buy a fridge, but you'll buy a Grand Theft Auto 6. Oh, I need a new set of tyres for my car. Oh, no, don't know if I can do that this month. I need to get Grand Theft Auto 6. Crazy, man. Ah, what's happened to my mic? Something's happened to my mic, I think. Yep, something's happened to my mic. Ugh. Can you hear me? Ah, it's gone. Ah, can you hear me? Ah, it's gone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? What's going on with the mic? Can you hear me? Oh, you know what it was? Because I took the VR off my head. For fuck's sake. Yeah, I thought I saw your thing just drop. It looks good though. I like the way yours looks. I'll take a picture of mine later and show you mine. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna buy a nice, well, not a nice one. I'm gonna buy a cheap one from AO. AO? AU? AO? AO? I think it's AO. Ah, it's one of them. That's where I got my telly from. I'm gonna send my telly back, upgrade that. I bought this telly, thinking 70 inch, and I didn't check the hertz. It's not 120 hertz, it's 60, so it's just like a normal telly but bigger. But it's cool. Yeah, but now if you get that fucking VR headset, you can have it bigger than a 70-inch screen, mate. It's huge. It's massive on my screen. My view is this, the whole house. Oh, no way. But can't you do your QR code? Should be able to do a QR code. Oh my god, it's carnage. Oh, why'd you bump me in your Williams, man? Turn 1 incident yesterday. What, on my one yesterday? I don't know, there was many. Drive your car! Ah! So slow. It's the best time, man. There we go, P10. Apparently BB now. I was AA, but I've dropped down to BB. I was A only because it was Nürburgring Nordschleife and it was like an hour-long race. So I smashed people to pieces there. I'll just start at the back and win the race. Like. I love the Nordschleife. You send me around there, and then they bumped me up a bit and it got a bit difficult, but as long as you finish top 8, you go up. That's all you have to do, top 8. I've only got, I think I've got counter steering assist on a week. What are you doing, bruv? What is wrong with you? Yeah, I'm about, so yeah, I'm 7, so I'm 714. Yeah, when you see the 6s, you're like, yeah, you need to go out more, mate. You need to go out more. There's a whole planet out there. I swear I saw like a 620 or a 640, and I'm like, mate, I've just done my best lap. Like, I've absolutely thrown that car around there, and I'm really happy with it. And you come out, and you've got up one place. And this other guy's like 640 something, mate. I've just done a 726. Like, flat out. There's no more I can give you. I don't know what you want. How are you making up a minute? Yeah. I was doing laps around that Tokyo thing, and then it kept telling me I was doing these good times, but in the VR I can't see where you're placed. I can't see where I'm placed, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, nah. I'm like, there must be a menu setting, but I ain't put it up. And I'm like, oh yeah, we're good, we're sound, isn't it? Like P2 at least, like P2. I come out on P10. I'm like, what? I've gone absolutely crazy round there. I don't know who this Afro Samurai is, but he's just come out of nowhere and is rapid. Oh, who's this knobhead behind me, man? Yeah, same, that's what I thought. Yeah. Because on my first race on the Nürburgring, the Nordschleife or whatever, flipping, I didn't do qualifying, innit? Because they restarted the lobby and then they just instantly set up qualifying. I hadn't readied up. So I missed qualifying, but they put me 9th, thankfully. But it wouldn't have mattered. And like, I just breezed past people. And then I got to P2. And then I was like on Scooby, sort of. Like in my little mind, I was on Scooby. And then he disappeared for a second because he was like 20 seconds in front. So he pit. And then I was in front. I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like, oh, I've got this. This is awesome debut. And then I pit, and then I see him for a tiny bit, and then he was gone. But I finished 6 seconds behind him, so I was happy with that. This interceptor kid. Yeah, it was... Interlagos. I didn't do that one. I do like Interlagos. Nice classic circuit. He can. It's just in the race he gets unlucky. I don't know where he placed in Tokyo, but in Nordschleife he was unlucky. So no, me and him had a collision at turn 2 in the Nordschleife, but that was because, you know, a Constantina effect, or Concertina effect, sorry. Someone broke really hard in front of me, and then I broke hard, and then he hit the back of me, and then I went forward, and then I had to stop again, and then he hit the back of me, and I'm like, ugh. It was you. Now I know who it was. It was you. Ah. Yeah. Ah, spun. Ah, spun. Ascaru. Yeah. Oh, it's amazing. It's just, I'll take anything around there. Now, seeing we've been given that super slow truck, I'm going to take that round there as well. I think it took like 47 minutes for me to take the A bath around there, R bath. What? Save it for a legendary. That's my best advice. A really nice legendary that you're looking for, because they don't pop up often. Yeah, that's the ones. Oh, you can get that for free. You can win that if you complete all the licenses at gold grade. Yeah, don't buy that car. You can win that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, then just keep going for it. Because I swear to God, the most you go for them, the more you go for them, it's just practice, isn't it? Like, and then you learn so much from it. You're gonna have to take them corners in different cars eventually, so it's not exactly how that taught you, but the Nordschleife circuit experience, oh my God, murder. The gold, you try and nail the gold, mate. Oh my God. The carousel on gold, that took me about 9 months. Could not nail that carousel, I swear to God. Couldn't get it. There's a certain way to go around it, a certain gear, a certain thing that they're requiring you to get that gold. And it's like, mate, I can't drive like that. I don't know how you want me to drive like that. See? Yeah. Yeah, see? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's massive. You can feel the floor like properly and all stuff like that, and as soon as the car's going to go out, you can correct it and everything. Yeah, life happens, man. Yeah, see. There you go. Make a little plan. Hopefully it don't fuck up and something else happens. Yeah. Touch wood. Yeah. That in January, like, ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Ah, okay, yeah. Nice. That's good for Christmas. Yeah. It's a big help. I used to get a nice tax rebate in October all the time. It was like 2 grand or whatever, between 1.7 and 2 grand, because I had the wrong tax code. Yeah, it used to be a big help. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Life's a bitch, but I'm glad to be part of it. Bill Hicks. Could be worse. That was quick. Fucking hell. Same. Nice. Nice. We have to pay for that, don't you? Oh, okay. I don't know how it works. Because they get the value of the metal and stuff. Why am I doing so shit in these races? I'm doing so bad. I'm scared to put my foot down, man. Ah, and then I spin. Your fault. Ah, spin again. Oh my mate. 12th of 12. Nice. Oh, go and watch N7 spin. Ooh. It's in VR, but you can watch him drive like an absolute dickhead. Oh. Oh, what's on my time? You'll beat it. It's not, I don't even know what I got. Was it 125.8? I need to go and get another whiskey. I probably shouldn't, but Gran Turismo 7 is the only game you can legally drink and drive, so... Alright, we'll... Oh, I can't see shit with this on. Right, I need to take this off for a second and get a drink. It'll be 2 minutes. Can you hear me? Oh, there we go. Oh, now I can't find my drink. For fuck's sake. You know, like when you see in the films and like the scientist drops his glasses and he's looking for his glasses and someone treads on it and breaks it. That's how I feel. Jurassic Park, when the thing spits in the thing's face. I can't see shit. Hold on. What the fuck? There we go. Oh, now it hasn't cut the sound off. Okay, cool. Banging new flavours, bro. Keep... That corner is so important. Nailing that, like when it's lap one, because everyone's going to ghost, you can really manipulate it. But then every other lap after that, nailing that corner how you're supposed to nail it, like roll over the sausage bump and then get a nice angle to throttle out, and then make sure the wheels don't spin and get a nice straight line. Nailing that, if you can nail that, you make up so much time. And then you got to be brave on the next one as well. You got Oscar Piastri, that shit. And the way he did that to Lando Norris, I was like, wow, you're the guy, mate. When he did that, I was like, you're the guy, mate. And that right there is, you just said, fuck your championship. Like, I'm not here to play second fiddle to you, mate. I'm calm as a cucumber. He's the most professional driver on the grid. Like, his mentality is... I didn't believe in him when he was at Alpine and stuff like that. I was like, ugh, just another F2 kid coming up, ugh. And then he come up, and I don't know, there's just his interviews. I was like, yeah. Everyone says Prost, but I'm like, he's cool as a cucumber. The most emotion I saw him do was at this last Grand Prix. That was it. That's the most. He's like, yeah, fucking good job, like, or whatever. And I was like, yo, he actually swore. Go on, son. He's feeling it now. He's feeling it. He's getting into that mode. Like, Lando hasn't got that. Lando wanted to talk all this shit and talk about luck with Max Verstappen and slag Lewis Hamilton off about, oh, you had the fastest car, and then do all this other crap, and you were the main guy. You were the heartthrob, you were the golden child, you were the one that was going to do it, blah, 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 blah. And then you just keep bottling it, mate. You've driven with Max for how long? And you don't know how to drive against Max? Come on, mate. You know what he's like. You can't be, though. Martin Brundle said it. He said, when I used to drive against Senna used to put his car where he wanted to put his car, and if you didn't move, you would crash or he would go through because you gave way. And that he didn't say this is what Max Verstappen is doing, but that is what Max Verstappen is doing. He's putting his car where the rules tell him he's allowed to do it, and he's going to do it. And even when he does push the rules, like in 2021, I don't care. A real Red Bull fan will say, like, no, Max took the piss. Like, with Saudi Arabia, Brazil, shit like that. My man took the piss. He absolutely took the piss and got away with it, and to a certain extent got away with it. But now the rules are being tightened, and he is playing them to the rule. So that's what the greats done. So we, like... America last year in Kota. Once I saw him do that to Lando, I was like, well, if you're going to do that, and now's the time you decide to drive in front of him and get yourself a penalty, then you're a dick. Like, why would you do that now? He's the fastest guy on the grid. He's going to get that. He's going to catch you. You're not going to make 5 seconds on him. What are you doing? Just give the place back. No. Well, then he's going to beat you. He's playing this mind game with you. We're either going to crash and you're going to fall back, or you're going to go wide, take over and get a penalty. Or I'm going to do something to make... Who won in the end? He made fucking 2 Ferraris win. Like, so he's a genius. No, like, I don't care. Yeah, like, after all that, you finished 4th. You got the number on your car. Wow. I hated him, but I did hate him, but I'm warming to him. And once he's gone, he's one of them guys that you'll wish that was still there, even if you didn't like him. He's got character, even if it's not a character you like, he has it. He's gonna, yeah, but he can get Le Mans on a weekend. He can get, he went to the Nürburgring the other month and went and got the fucking lap records. Like, what the fuck, mate? And people are like, how did he do that? Because he lives on a sim. It doesn't matter how many laps those people have done in real life. He's done more in a sim. Yeah. That's what I want on my bucket list. Before we blow each other up and fucking send this world to oblivion, I need to get to Germany, and I need to pay someone, because you can pay a racer to take you round, innit? And I want them to take me round full throttle. You want to see? I think his name's called Yasin. There's a guy called Yasin or whatever, and he takes Super GT round. He's part of Super GT's team. He's done the most mileage round there apparently, and he's super rapid. And he said Max turned up and just made me look like a fool in 3 laps. In 3 laps, he did 1 reconnaissance lap, 1 nice lap, and then he did his push lap, and then just smashed the track record in that car or in that category, whatever it was. That was a better start. P4. Oh, P5. Ah, why you got to barge me into the barrier for, you absolute mongoloid, man? Ah, it's Monza, man. Now I'm P13. See, I would have rage quit if I wasn't talking to someone. Yeah, one day I'll tell you about my big decisions. I've got crazy, like, honestly, like, you know when you never expected something to happen, and then, I don't know, by the grace of God something happens, and you're like, this doesn't even feel right that I should do this, but something touches you in it. Yeah, it's just one of them, like, but if I don't pick it, they get hurt, and if I do pick it, other people get hurt. So I just have to face reality and pick one. And I know what one I'm picking the new one. Now, you know what? I've thought about myself for so. I thought about myself for so long, but I've realised I've just sat in purgatory, in a daze, and fuck it. You know what? I've had a drink, yeah, and I think you're a really awesome fucking dude, yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Is that closed? Yeah, that's closed. Right. Hold on. So, how can I put it? So, I'm adopted, right? My parents gave me up to people in, like, not the woods, but in a park, right? Yeah, she was too young to look after me, and she gave me up to these 2 amazing people who raised me up to be, as people call me now, a great man. Right, and it's hard for me to accept that because of things I've done, right? But as we get older, we learn that we didn't mean this and we didn't blah 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 blah, all that stuff like that, right? So growing up, I had a big family thanks to this adoptive group. I had this great big family, and Christmases were great, and birthdays were great, and blah blah blah. And we say that, oh yeah, that's just because you're a child, you get all that stuff and blah blah blah, but things happened, people died, everyone died, like literally everybody died. And then I lost all of that. And now I've wandered around and I've had a baby mum and stuff like that. I've got a son, and then things went wrong there. And then I've wandered about and I've found like 1 or 2 people here, but there's no real family, right? So this last 6 months, I've found a family, and when I say I've found a family, I mean I've found a full-blown to the max home alone family, like, and they all accept me, they all love me. This person's kids accept me as their father and stuff like that, like, it's, and they don't even talk to, you know, like if the mum got a boyfriend or whatever before, they wouldn't really like entertain any of that, like they don't talk to them, they think they're scum, blah blah blah. But these are like, nah, I see you as my dad, like you mean the world to me. And this is in 6 months, this is in 3 months, like I've had such an impact on these kids' lives. And like there's a kid called Naya, and she was having a really rough time in primary school when she's moved to high school. And then I've given her all this confidence. She had it herself, but I've given her all this extra confidence, and I go and watch her play football and cheerleading and gymnasts, and we have this amazing bond. So my options are, I can either sit here and chill with you, right? And you're amazing. But my options are, I can sit here and chill with you and have this safety blanket of, I've got no responsibilities here. I chill, I've got my flatmates, I've got my dog, I can do what I want. There's no people running around me, there's no kids I need to look after, blah, 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 blah. Or I can take on this extraordinarily massive responsibility and raise a hell of a lot of people. Yeah, I'm not even joking, yeah, it's a lot. It's not even like, it's more than 5, mate. Like, it's a lot, right? No, it's a lot, but they all... You know, when you don't even care because these people care, so you're just like all friends and buddies, and family, and you just feel like it's not even a thing. I can't explain it. It's crazy. So I can either sit here and be bored and just do VR shit all day long, or I can go and be part of this amazing thing, help improve other people's lives, enrich my own, help my son, still do this. You know what? That's what I'm saying, right? And everyone I keep asking about this, I spoke to one of my American mates. It's like, oh, how you doing? I ain't spoke to you in a long time, like, blah, 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 blah. And I told him that the situation and everything. He's like, dude, from what I'm hearing, and you know how Americans are, they're blatant. Like, you think we're blatant when they're proper blatant. And he was like, mate, from what I'm hearing, like, you found your tribe, bro. Like, you've been going a long time looking for something. You didn't know what it was you was looking for. You didn't look for it, and it turned up on your door. And now it's asking you to pick it up and take it inside the house. And it's up to you whether you pick it up and take it inside the house, because this is what you was looking for. And you don't get... what's it they say? Opportunity knocks. It's like opportunity knocks once in a lifetime. You're lucky if you get it twice. So if you thought you had it once when you had your son and that failed, this is number 2. And if you let number 2 go, as difficult as it may be, like, the worst that can happen is that it all goes wrong and you need to pick yourself back up, which you've done many times in your life. So I would pick it. Yeah, it's like if you thought your hard times was when you lost your mum and your parents and blah 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 blah, that was when you was a kid. Imagine if you let these children down as an adult. And I was like, oh, dude. And then he went on the God trip just for like a minute. He's like, I lost faith and then I found faith. But if you ever have a struggle and you ain't got no one to talk to, then pick up the book and read these books and blah, 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 blah. But from what I've known from you, you've always been a good guy. And if these kids never even spoke to someone before, but are now, like, desperate for you to go places with them, and you're doing this in front of what you would do for your own son, then, mate, you've made your own decision. You're just scared of hurting people, but you clearly need to hurt someone, so think of yourself, but think of the others, and hurt someone, but hurt them with love. He went on a deep one. I was like, this is the time. Because I've been back and forth for 6 months, man. And it's like... It was like certain little things, like I'm very aware of what's going on around me, even when other people might think that I'm not paying attention. So one of the little ones, he had nits and he needed his hair cut. He had lots of hair. So I was like, I'll shave his hair for him. So this is like my 2nd visit. And then I asked him and he said, yeah. And then even though Mum weren't there, I went and shaved his hair. And he was all right, he was good, he was happy, boom, boom, boom. But I remember his little sister was sitting behind, well, his bigger sister, she's 11. And she was sitting behind, and I could feel her thinking, so this guy's just come in, and he cares that much that he will help my little brother out, like, and she's the one that I take to football and stuff now and stuff like that, and yeah, she's instantly like, why are you so caring? Why are you got so much empathy? And like, it's just how I am, isn't it? Like, I think you lot are amazing. All of you are amazing. There's 10 different people here in this house that I've got to think about, and all of you are different, and all of you got your own personalities and shit, but yeah, with you, me and you, we click forever. Like, instantly I know me and you click forever. We're going to have our little battles and stuff because you're a very confident little shit, but... And she's awesome. So I asked her yesterday, I said, how would you feel if I moved down permanently? And she's like, I'd really love that, but what about your son? And I was like, that's all under control, but I need, out of respect for you, how would you feel if it was 100%? And she was like, no, honestly, I'd love that. Like, there's nothing I'd want more than for you to stay here. I hate when you disappear. I'm like, alright, cool. So then I don't need to hold the oldest daughter because me and her are like absolute besties. Like, me, her and her mum, we were out partying all the fucking time. Like, and she hasn't had anyone that listens to her, stuff like that, or understands her, or she can sit and have a convo with. So me and her, we just chill on the doorstep and just we chat all the time and everything. And as a dude, sorry, I'm ranting like crazy. Yeah, as a dude, I've always been scared to have a daughter, right? So I've got one son, like, 'cause I know how fucked up the world is. That's what scared me about having a daughter. It wouldn't be my daughter, it'd be the world that she's going into, like, and it petrifies me. But now I have, these girls, it petrifies me, but it's the most beautiful feeling. Just, yeah, honest to God, yeah, to know you got to look out for these is like, you're on more alert, but for me, I'm more calm about it. Now I know I have the responsibility of looking out for them. There's only so much I can do. They're going to go out there and do their own thing and learn their mistakes and stuff, and I can't retaliate on everything, but yeah. It was just, it's a good feeling. It's like when Father's Day popped up and then I went down there. I didn't expect nothing, like, I'm not your fucking whatever, but each one of them got me a present. And I was like, what, a key ring, a pair of socks, what was it, a yellow, you know, like the slip signs what you see in Tesco's, because there's water, there's one of them, but because you did a big shit in the toilet. Just all these little things, and I'm like, fuck, I don't even get this off my own son, man. Like, he just gives me loads of stuff, but I was like, this is a, you know, it's impactful, man. I can't, it's the cliche, isn't it? You can't help what you fall in love with. And I've even said to the woman, like, it's not like I love you to pieces, but I love your kids more. Like, I've told her that, and she's like, no, and she's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, no, I'm being deadly serious. Like, me and you, we're gonna have to have battles all the way, because I can't leave these. That sounds cheesy as fuck. That's what I'm saying. Like, I even got told that, like, oh yeah, when I get married, like, I'll get you to walk me down the aisle and shit. That's alright. That's alright. I'm driving so pedestrian. Oh yeah, your TikTok people, yeah. TikToker. Lap 9. Oh my god. Yeah, but then I've got the situation I'm going to be going into. It's going to be very difficult for me to do TikTok. No. When I tell you it's a loud house. True. No, it's true. Yeah, they understand that as well, which I respect. Yeah, it's true. It's like I took the PlayStation down there, and like the boys come down, and I'm like, "Oh, what, you bought your PlayStation?" I was like, "Yeah," and they were like, "Oh, I've never played PlayStation." I was like, "Bro, your brother's upstairs with an Xbox." He's like, "Yeah, but you don't let us play it." I was like, "He's had that for 4 years." Like, it's a weird thing with the boys. So I was like, "Well, yeah." I was like, "Just go on the PlayStation. Like, I'm going to have a drink and shit. I can go and do other stuff, like." And then they went on and they started getting me all these like platinum awards and shit, or not platinums, but golds and silvers. It's like, yeah, crack on, mate. Do what you're doing. Don't bother me. Oh well, yeah. They were like, "Oh, play Fortnite." I was like, "Nah, fuck that, mate." Oh, I haven't even pit. No wonder I'm so far behind. I haven't pit. I've just been talking shit. No, I'm not talking shit. Yeah, I've had a lot of drink. There could be people watching this that shouldn't be watching this, listening and saying, oh well. It's what it is, man. Is what it is. I don't care. I'm beyond caring. I've made my decision. I'm beyond caring. Like, generally, so far beyond caring. You spun. I'm doing laps, but I don't know, they're really slow. I'm on lap 11 and I need to pit. I completely forgot to pit. My whole plan was to do 2 laps and then pit. And I've just been talking. Ah, Scary is a killer, man. You can't touch that curb. Hi, Ava. Oh, I bet I got a penalty. Ah, Lance showed it, mate. Oh my god. Three-second penalty, yep, of course. Awesome. Ah, mate. This is killing my driver rating, man. I'm a BC now. I need the go-kart spec. Thank you. P13 of 13. I haven't had one good race. This is horrendous. Oh, so awesome. They can't hear me talking shit. That's correct, yeah? Mate, I've been doing 129s and 133s. I'm doing so bad. I need to take the Lewis Hamilton gear off. This isn't fair on him. What's my driver rating now? Mate, there's no way I'm a C driver. Shut the fuck up. Where? BC. Driver rating down. Safety rating up. BC. Are you taking the piss? I'm losing to a guy called Bip Bip. What? Bip Bip? Nah. Mate. It's nothing special. I'm telling you, it's nothing special at all. Let me check this time. Hold on. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's my downforce. I've got worse since I changed the downforce. Oh wait, hold on. It's back at 1600. No, I haven't changed it. So I need to put it back down to 1400. That's it. There we go. I didn't change it before the race. Dickheads. Seven minutes. Right. I'm gonna get a drink. Why, aye, man? Ya wee bastarda. Right, I'll be 2 minutes. Right, I'm back. Oh, I can't see my stuff. For fuck's sake. There's controller. Where have I put that? There we go. I can feel it. That's what I was going to say. You and Geordies are like the reverse of each other with your accent. It's like Portuguese and Spanish. You sound similar with the accent change. Like you change your tones and stuff, but it's in a different way. But you're like, ah, no, I understand. And then you got us down here talking our absolute nonsense. We talk absolute shit in London and Surrey and stuff. Like we talk absolute dog shit. We do. We Jason fucking Statham. Yeah. Yeah, you get people like that. You just suddenly things change and you're like, ah. Like, I thought I had good gaming times when I was a kid. Like you'd invite your mate round to play Sonic the Hedgehog and Mario and shit like that, or Street Fighter, and then yeah, shit like that, and you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm the best in the area, man. I'm the best. And then you get online when you're older and you realise you're a piece of shit. I remember when I got Street Fighter and I played online for the first time on Xbox 360. Mate, that was a disaster. I thought I was really good because I was good in my area when I was 9 and 10, but I'm 24 now and I didn't have the dexterity as a child, but now I haven't played it in years, and all these new moves and ways of playing, and these kids these days, Jesus Christ. What was it they say? You get in when they're young, the possibilities are endless. So you train them up to like do all this stuff. Oh shit! No. I need to change that. Exit, quick. You can't have minimal wing. Fuck that. As soon as I tried to take the corner, it spun. Right, so if we're running 1600, so then let's be sensible. Let's go down to 1550. Just for a little edge. We just need the edge. We'll keep the front max. Probably shouldn't be max. Are you using minimal wing? Fucking hell. Monza, right, we want a Monaco wing on this motherfucker. Give me as much grip as possible. Maximum downforce. I was watching a YouTuber once and he was like, right, we're going to go around Silverstone. What you want is a maximum downforce swing. I was like, no you don't. You talk absolute dog shit. I'm not watching your channel no more. You want a 10 wing? No, you don't want a 10. Round Silverstone? Really? No. That circuit is rapid, mate. You want a 4 max. About a 10 wing. Oh, you want this set up on your thing? You want the floor? No, you don't. You're talking shit, mate. There's no way you're giving out your setup on a YouTube channel when you're a competitive esports driver. You're talking nonsense. Oh, just to prove that I've used these settings, here's an image, and here's an image after. Oh yeah, you didn't edit that at all, no? Okay, right, mate. You're going to put your settings up so all your competitors see your settings. Does it shut up? Oh yeah, I got this setting off of this guy. No, you didn't. You got some setting. It ain't the right setting, I can guarantee. It's not even close to the setting. He wouldn't dare put it close to the setting. Right, I'm down to BB. Nice. Where are you? SA. Oh, there's a Red Bull next to me. Fun times. I like doing accents, but I can't do a Welsh accent. I don't know how to do it. I just can't do it. It's a great accent. It's an awesome accent. What? What's occurring? What's that? Oh yeah, about years ago. Not because I wanted to. Oh, my starts on this are awful, man. From 7th to 13th. And then I get rammed, and then I get rammed again, and then I've gone over the bumpers. You've not done a race? Till Thursday? What? Oh, I've gone through everything. Oh, I'm done. I'm done. I've just spun again. Game over. Where's my... Hold on. I'm going to end my stream. Thank you for joining. Ta-ta. Goodbye.